Hello, all my Black Belt CRM members, and thank you for choosing us. Today, we're talking about attendance feature. Now, with Black Belt CRM, there's four ways you could take attendance. There's a paper or manual attendance. You could do both. And then there's a attendance terminal that does it by barcode or search by name. But first, I want to make sure you have your settings correctly. The big part with Black Belt CRM is you got to make sure you have your events scheduled. Now, in the initial creation of the event, it allows you to do one schedule. So let's say if your class is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 6 to 7, you should be okay. That's one schedule. If let's say you have a Saturday class from 8 to 9, then you will have to add additional time. Let's go into that. You choose event and then choose the event that you want to edit. Click on the pencil. And at this moment now, I only have a Wednesday class from 6 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. But I want to add additional classes. So I want to do a Monday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. and submit that. Now this is very important for the attendance terminal. Not really for the manual attendance, but for the attendance terminal, this is very crucial. Why is that? Let's say it's Tuesday and the member that came in is not part of that particular event and no events that day. It will give him an error saying he's not able to come in. He can't take attendance. So that means he will have to talk to you and you will have to manually enter that. Now to go to the manual attendance. Now, I do apologize. On the manual attendance, let's say it's 100% in, you went down the list, you could click the check all button and record. Now, if you notice, there's this red box. The red box is a warning saying he has not been to class past 14 days. The 14 days is a default. You could always change that to 10 to 20, however you please. The second warning is actually the first warning before the red. It's a yellow, like a yield, like a stop sign. It goes white will be green, yellow be warning, and then the ultimate warning will be the red, okay, or the stop sign. Once again, it's at default at 7 days. You can always change that. We will do that together. Now, if you do check and there's one person absent, you could uncheck the name and record it, and it won't check them all. It will just uncheck. We'll put them attendant. Now up here, you could change the class or the class type. So let's say you have a private class, you could take attendance and count down the units that they purchased. So let's say they bought a 10 unit class, it will count that out and then remove them from the attendance. So we recommend all private classes, you do manual attendance. Now I also said there was a printable version. By clicking this blue button, it will pop up or populate a PDF. If you took attendance, it will show like this. So you can keep a paper trail if you like. The second way to take attendance is through the attendance terminal. Anybody that you checked in today will be on the left-hand side. If you need to barcode, you just click the barcode with any simple gun. USB base will work for every mark and doesn't really matter. You do need to connect USB. On the key fob, you could go ahead and order the key fob through the internet and enter each student with each individual key fob. Now, if you don't want to go to that route, you could do it by search. So I'm going to search by Rocky and then search. Then the program will come out with all the Rockies that there is in that program. When you check in, if you notice that warning that I told you that that person was not registered to that particular class, it was a member is not scheduled for class today. That means they got to see you to go ahead and enter that in attendance. I'm going to head and check Rocky again and submit. Now I'm going to choose another Rocky to see if I could check him in. That person was able to be checked in because he did have an event today. The additional feature that we had is that you can't go back into the program. So if you hit the back to login, it'll send you back to the login. Enter the password and log in. Now, like I said, to enter the barcode, go ahead and choose a student or choose the student that you want to enter the barcode. Choose the student from the list and go into the summary. From the summary, edit the student. Down here, you have a line that says barcode. I'm going to go ahead and enter a barcode number and submit. Now, in the summary, you could go ahead and check his attendance for that particular student by just choosing the class that he usually attends or whatever class he's a part of. Now keep in mind that this is a demo account, so it's not 100% accurate, and I do apologize on that. But this is basically, you will choose the program that or the event he's at and choose from there, and you could do it by a date search. Now we just entered a barcode, so we're going to go back to the attendance terminal. And by putting the number or by the barcode, you could search it and we'll enter that student. I do apologize. Now you see they enter the student here on the attendance barcode system. Last but not least, those warnings. I'm going to show you how to you could change that. By going to account, school settings, miscellaneous settings. Scroll down, there's attendance settings. The first one will be the yellow, it's 7 days by default. The second one will be the danger one, the red, 14 days by default. But if you want to do it by 16, you could change that. If you want to do this by 6, you could change that and then submit. Now that will change the warnings on your students. If you have any other questions, be free to give me a call at area code 305-280-1049, and I would love to hear from you. Thank you and have a wonderful day.